Basic Appraisal Principles, page 476. Chapter 16, Glossary Review. Number 1. Economies of scale is based on the theory that a company increases in production and thus its profits through a reduction in its cost per unit. Number 2. Surplus productivity is the net income remaining after the agents of production have been satisfied. Number 3. The 4 agents of production include capital, entrepreneurial coordination, land, and labor. Number 4. The principle of anticipation states that a present value is created by anticipated future benefits. It is the premise for the income approach. Number 5. Opportunity cost is the difference in return between the selected choice and the passed up opportunity. Number 6. The principle of regression states that a superior property's value is negatively affected when it's surrounded by inferior properties. Number 7. The principle of progression states that an inferior property's value is positively affected when it's surrounded by superior properties. Number 8. The principle of externalities states that a property's value is affected either positively or negatively by influences outside of the property. Number 9. Related to the principle of change is the theory that property and neighborhoods or markets go through 4 stages of a market: growth, stability, decline, and revitalization/gentrification. Number 10. The appraisal principle of conformity states that maximum property value is reached when a property is located among other homogeneous properties and the surrounding land uses are compatible or complementary to the use of these properties. Number 11. A property may be considered improved when the amount invested is too little as related to the improvement as a whole. This is also called deficiency. Number 12. A property can be considered over-improved when the amount invested is too much as related to the improvement. This is also called a super adequacy. Page 477. Number 13. The principle of contribution is the fundamental basis for the sales comparison approach to value and states that the value of a component of a property, such as a fireplace, regardless of its cost, is equal to the amount of value it contributes toward the value of the property as a whole. Number 14. The principle of substitution in terms of real estate states that no one will pay more for a piece of property than they would have to pay for an equally desirable property, provided there would be no unreasonable or costly delay in acquiring the other property. Number 15, the principle of consistent use is the concept that land cannot be valued on the basis of one use while the improvements are valued on the basis of another. Number 16, the absorption rate is a tool used to formulate a historical measure of demand over a given period and answers the question, have the number of properties available for sale in a defined market grown or shrunk? Number 17, the principle of change realizes that supply and demand change in response to the changes in social, economic, and other conditions that influence value. When these market forces change, value may be affected. Number 18, the month's supply of inventory is a forward-looking measure of the supply and is used to estimate how long it will take the existing inventory to be sold. Number 19, sellers have the best opportunity to sell their homes for maximum price during a seller's market because there is a lot of competition among the buyers to purchase a home. There are more buyers in the market looking to purchase a home than there are available homes to buy. Number 20, utility is the ability of a product to provide satisfaction to a consumer's wants or needs. Number 21, the principle of competition is the result of many buyers and sellers in a market vying for the same or similar real estate. Number 22, transferability is the ability of ownership rights to be transferred from buyer to seller. Number 23, supply and demand is a principle that states the value of a property depends on the quantity and price of the property type available in the market and on the number of market participants desiring that type of property and the price that they are willing to pay. Number 24, supply is defined as the total amount of a product available to consumers. Number 25, scarcity, by definition, is an insufficient supply of something. Number 26, demand in real estate is defined as the amounts of the type of property desired for purchase or rent at various prices in a given market at a given time. Number 27, in terms of real estate, desire is the purchaser's wish for an item to satisfy his or her basic needs. For instance, shelter, and wants, such as 2-story, large kitchen, large lot, granite counters, cul-de-sac location, one-level living, and so on. Number 28, the ability of consumers to participate in a market to purchase goods or services with cash or its equivalent is their effective purchasing power. Number 29. In a buyer's market, values or prices of homes tend to diminish because there are more homes to sell than there are buyers to purchase them. And lastly, number 30, the principle of balance states that a market is considered balanced when the supply of homes equals the demand of buyers. This is what is called a state of equilibrium, when the quantity demanded equals the quantity supplied. Page 488 was just the chapter 16 glossary review answers.